Well, welcome back, everybody, to another Super Bowl that never was in our series using Second and 10, version 10, which is available on the Second and 10 website. The game is not on Steam, it is only available through the Second and 10 website. And today we are we're going to have some new teams. We're going to have, for the NFL, the Cleveland Browns, the Jim Brown-led Cleveland Browns, and they will be playing the Cookie Gilchrist, Jack Kemp-led Buffalo Bills. Cleveland will come into the game for the NFL as the NFL champions with a 10-3-1 record. The Bills, the AFC champions of 1964, 12-2. So, just a quick recap. Starting in 1960, when in our replay here, or not necessarily a replay, more of a what if series, Philadelphia Eagles, the NFL champions, defeated the Houston Oilers by a very wide margin. The next year, 1961, we had the Packers play the Oilers. That was a little closer, but yet the Packers again came out on top, making it a 2-0 lead for the NFL in the championship series here. In '62, we had the Packers playing the Dallas Texans. Again, a little historical note: the Texans, after 1962, relocated to Kansas City and became the Chiefs. And these two teams ended up meeting in the first actual Super Bowl in 1966. The outcome was not any different. The Packers did put it to the Texans. And then in 1963, in our last episode, we had the Chicago Bears, the Monsters of the Midway, as the NFL champions, playing the San Diego Chargers. And that one I was thinking was going to be a good opportunity for the AFL to get on the board. San Diego also had a great defense at that time. They had the original Fearsome Foursome. With two of those would be Earl Faison and Ernie Ladd on their front four. And I thought, boy, this is a good San Diego team, good defense, just excellent offense. Different styles. The Bears were more running than passing, and of course San Diego, known as a high-flying passing team, using their wideouts, tight ends, backs. Sid Gilman, who pretty much you could say was the inventor of the modern NFL game, with moving backs out of the backfield into the slot, and just having a more pass-oriented offense. I really thought that this one would be close, and that the San Diego might have a good shot of knocking off the Bears, and that wasn't the case. The Bears' defense just clamped down on that San Diego offense and just didn't let them do much. And even though San Diego played a good defensive game, the Bears came out on top on that one. So as of right now in our series, the NFL is 4-0 against the AFL in this series of the Super Bowls that never were. Today, again, we have the Browns facing the Bills, so two new teams. Here in 1964, both teams have... I think if there's one team in the AFL that was, you could say, was more of a quote-unquote NFL team, it was the Buffalo Bills. They were a team that a lot of their offense was running the ball, especially with Cookie Gilchrist, just a massive running back that the Bills had, and a really, really stingy defense. So the Browns they're almost kind of like, in many ways, kind of like they're twins separated at birth. Cleveland, again, with Jim Brown, run heavy. They have a great defense. these two teams in my mind I look at, and it's like they're very evenly matched. So we'll have to see how this turns out, because I honestly, on the face of it, with these two teams knowing, what I know from just historical stats, this is just going to be, I would think it would be a closer game that we've seen than in the previous 4 episodes. So with that out of the way, let's look at our preview. And yeah, actually, this is the first time we've had an AFL team favored, but look at the line. I mean, these two teams are going to be as even as they get. This is going to be this will be an interesting game. Just looking at some of the stats here. Of course, the Browns are going to be on your right. Bills on the left. Bills have an edge in passing and in quarterback protection. They both run the ball well. Again, the higher the number, the better. Kick returns and punt returns, you have a special teams advantage there for the Browns. Buffalo has a tendency to turn over the ball on fumbles a little more frequently, than the Browns. But otherwise, this is going to be this will be an even match by the looks of it. So let's play the game and find out. Well, here we are. We're in LA. The weather is 65 cloudy, a little bit of wind. Both teams are set on AI control, and we are ready for the kickoff. After we get the coin toss, of course. And Buffalo will win the toss, and they decide to receive. Cleveland will kick off into the wind, so Buffalo will get the ball first. Lou Groza will be kicking off, and we have Rutkowski and Smith back for the Bills to take the kickoff. And we are off and playing here. Only a 14-yard return, so Buffalo will take over on their 17. Lou Saban will send out Jack Kemp as his quarterback. Cookie Gilchrist and Ray Carlton as your running backs. Glenn Bass and Albert Dubanon as your wide receivers, and Ernie Warlick as your tight end for the Bills. And Carlton will get the ball, and that will gain him 7 yards. It's now 2nd and 3. Kemp, he's giving it to Cookie Gilchrist, and Cookie gets about 3 yards. He's getting up a little slowly on that one, and let's see if he got the first down. No, he did not, just came up short. Jack Kemp will lead the Buffalo offense up to the line. The Browns are lining up. They're stacking everybody in the box in a short yardage configuration. Carlton gets the run, and that will get 1 yard, but that's all they needed to get that first down. So 1st and 10 on the Buffalo 27 for the Bills. And we've got 12:23 left in the first quarter. Score is 0-0. Cleveland's looking like they're blitzing. They're dropping back. We have a flag.
Offsides. Offense.
And it looked like one of the offensive linemen moved a little bit there with that blitz look that Cleveland was giving. That'll move them back 5 yards. So the Bills will be at a 1st and 15 now. Ball on their own 22-yard line. And Kemp, he's under pressure. He rolls out. That is deflected away by Costello. And that is going to be 2nd and long now for the Bills. They had a good start to the drive, but they are now kind of going backwards. Oh, Joe Auer has the ball. 8-yard gain. That'll make it a 3rd and 7. Ball is being placed on the Buffalo 30. Kemp takes the snap. He's looking. He's under pressure. He's looking. Oh, he hits Cookie Gilchrist. And Cookie is rumbling downfield. That is a 39-yard pickup for the big back from Buffalo. It'll be 1st and 10. They are in Cleveland territory. They are on the Cleveland 31 as Jack Kemp brings the Buffalo offense up to the line to run their play. And we have a blitz. And that ball falls incomplete. It was a sideline pass to Cookie Gilchrist that just misfire a little bit there by Jack Kemp. Kemp, he's back. He's looking. Warlick has it. That will, looks like he might have the first down there. Let's see. Yes, he does. That was close. He was very, very close to the yard marker there. So the Bills get a fresh set of downs with 10:23 left in the first quarter. No score. Kemp back to pass. And he hits Jubanon in the end zone. Touchdown Bills. And I have to say, for the AFL, this is a good start to this championship game. They are not behind right out of the gate. As a matter of fact, they drive down the field and get the score. Gogolak, the soccer-style kicker who kicks sideways. He's not a straight-on kicker like we normally see in the NFL and AFL in the 60s. So a little odd-looking technique, but he is in to get the extra point. And that is good. He with that swinging leg kick, he gets that right through. And Buffalo is up on Cleveland 7-0. Gogolak kicks off, and Leroy Kelly has it, and he makes some headway upfield and is stopped at the Cleveland 38. So now we're seeing the Cleveland offense, Blanton Collier's championship-winning offense from Cleveland. We'll have Frank Ryan under center. Jim Brown and Ernie Green are your running backs. Paul Warfield and Gary Collins, your wide receivers, and Johnny Brewer, the Browns' tight end. Browns are coming to the line, split backfield, 2 wide receivers, and Ryan is barking out for the snap. Hand off to Brown, and he gets 1 yard on that inside run. That Buffalo defense is very stingy. So it'll be interesting to see if the great Jim Brown can make any gains against that front 4 of the Buffalo Bills, and then that very, very solid linebacking core that they have. And they're going to throw. Ryan is looking. Was looking for Paul Warfield. Butch Bird will break that one up. Makes it a 3rd and 9 for the Browns. And Buffalo is blitzing. And yeah, Ryan is just going to have to get rid of that ball. Just no way to make a completion on that one. So that'll be a 4th and 9. So the Browns drive ends with just 1 yard gained on 3 plays. Gary Collins, who also is a wide receiver for the Browns, he'll be punting away to the Bills. And good punt. Clark does a fair catch, and looks like that will be fair caught on the Buffalo 21. And Jack Kemp and the rest of the Lou Saban-led offense for the Buffalo Bills heads out onto the field. Last series, they had a good long drive that gained them 7 points. Let's see what the Bills can do here on their second offensive possession. Kemp looking, and that is tipped away by Bobby Franklin. Was intended for Glenn Bass. That'll be 2nd and 10, 8:40 left in the first quarter. Buffalo up 7-0 over the Cleveland Browns. We're in Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, and just to let you know, temperature is a nice 65 degrees. It's cloudy, a little bit of wind gusting up to about 4 or 5 miles an hour across the field. It's a good day for football, that is for sure, here in Southern California. And Kemp is rolling out and gets upfield for about maybe 4 yards before he goes out of bounds. Kemp has a reputation of being a tough as nails quarterback. And that seems to that characteristic has kind of carried over to the Bills team, especially on offense. A very tough, strong, grueling offense in the AFL. They just dominated their competition in '64, and so far looking pretty good against the NFL champion Browns. Kemp back to pass, and it's a draw play. Gilchrist has it, and he will get 5 yards on the play. That makes it a 4th and 1. Paul McGuire will be punting. McGuire also, this is his 2nd championship game. He was in the 1963, last year's contest between the, that would be Bears and Chargers. And McGuire was playing on that Chargers squad, so I'm sure he's hoping for a better result this year as he is punting for the Buffalo Bills in '64. And good punt by McGuire. And only about a 7-yard gain, so the Browns will take over on their own 30-yard line, 6:55 left in the first quarter, and the Browns are down by 7 to the Buffalo Bills. Ryan, he's back, he's looking, and no, could not make the connection with Johnny Brewer there. So that will be a 2nd and 10 on that incomplete pass. Oh, run by Brown. And Brown only gets 3 yards on that. That'll make it a 3rd and 7 here for Cleveland. And we've got a blitz. Ryan is running. And Ryan will get the first down by about a yard. Good run by Frank Ryan to keep the drive going for the Cleveland Browns. Ernie Green will get the ball. Oh, no, wait, it's a play action. And Brewer makes the catch. Johnny Brewer, the tight end for the Browns, makes a catch. And then it looks like George Sames rips it out of Johnny Brewer's hands at the end there. That'll be an incompletion. 2nd and 10 for the Browns. A big play missed by the Browns. Ryan back. He hands off to Brown. Only a 1-yard gain. Tom Day with the tackle on Brown. That'll make it a 3rd and long. 4:02 left in the first quarter. Here comes Buffalo. He's got Gary Collins. And, there was several Bills around Collins, and it falls to the ground, so that'll be an incompletion. Another 4 and out for the Cleveland Browns. Gary Collins back to punt. High kick. Buffalo's letting it roll, and it goes out of bounds. It looks like about the 21-yard line. Buffalo will take over on its own 21. 3:44 left in the first quarter. Buffalo leading the Browns 7-0. Kemp back to pass. He's looking. Glenn Bass has that one.
First down.
That'll be a quick 10-yard hit for the Bills to give them a first down. Ball is being placed on the Buffalo 31. Joe Auer, he's got the ball, but Cleveland just filled the gaps on that. That is a no gain for Joe Auer. That'll make it 2nd and 10 with 2:51 left in the first quarter. And the Bills, draw to Bobby Smith. And that will be about a 5-yard gain after Galen Fisk trips up Smith. So that'll be a 3rd and 5 on the Buffalo 36. Kemp back to pass. He's being pressured. He's looking, and he completes the pass to Warlick.
First down.
That'll be a 9-yard gainer. Kemp to Warlick. First down Buffalo, and they are moving towards midfield.
Flag on the play.
We have a flag.
False start.
And that will go back 5 yards. One of the Bills linemen moved after they were set. That'll make it 1st and 15. 1:13 left in the first quarter. Ball is on the Buffalo 40. Buffalo is ahead 7-0. And here comes the blitz. Joe Auer's got the ball, and he cannot get outside to turn the corner. That'll be a no gain. 2nd and 15 for the Buffalo Bills. And here comes Cleveland again. And the pass is complete to Bass. And that's a good gainer, and it looks like a first down, just a first down. 15-yard reception there. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. We'll start over with a fresh clock with the Bills in Cleveland territory. The ball is being placed on the Cleveland 45. Just the start of the second quarter. Buffalo up 7-0. And we have another flag.
False start.
Oh, and we have another false start on Buffalo. That will back them up, making it a 1st and 15. They're right at midfield. The ball is on the 50-yard line. Kemp looking, and that is picked off by Cleveland's Fitchner. He brings that back, and that will get. That looks like they are gonna. They got back to the Buffalo 43, which is where The Browns will take over. They are now, for the first time in the game, in Buffalo territory after the turnover. Let's see what Blanton Collier's squad can do now. Can they capitalize on the turnover by Buffalo? And we have a blitz, but a flag.
False start.
And it looks like one of the linemen, either the tackle or the guard, flinched as the safety blitz looked to be on, and he looked like he was trying to just get a step there, but that cost the Browns 5 yards. Now the ball is at the Buffalo 48, 14:41 left in the first half. The Browns are behind 7-0 to the AFL champion Buffalo Bills. And here's a pass to Jim Brown. He'll get 16 on that, which will be a first down. We have another flag. And only a 3-yard gain there by Brown. Let's see what the call is.
Offsides. Defense.
On that goes against the defense. Offsides. That'll be 5 yards added on. That'll make it a 1st and 5 for the Browns. The ball's now on the Buffalo 27. Here's Brown again. And he runs right into Tom Keating of the Buffalo Bills, and that goes absolutely nowhere. 2nd and 5 now for the Browns. Brown again with the ball. He gets outside. Oh, great run by Jim Brown for 10 yards. They are inside the Buffalo 20 now, 1st and 10. It looks like the Browns offense is starting to find its rhythm. Ryan back. He's looking. And, oh, wait. Collins, it looked like he made the catch, but, oh, he was absolutely whacked after the ball came in, and that will fall for a incompletion. 2nd and 10 now for the Browns. Ryan back to pass. He's looking for Johnny Brewer, and we've got a touchdown for the Browns. Brewer gets it in the end zone. 17-yard pass from Ryan to Brewer. Lou Groza will come in to make the extra point to make it a tie game. And we have a tie game, folks. 7-7 with 11:52 left in the first half. Groza kicks off. Rutkowski has the ball, and he will take it to the Buffalo 23, where Jack Kemp will lead his Buffalo offense to the line. Kemp back. He's looking for Bass. And let's see here. There's another interception. Larry Benz, he picks off that sideline pass to Bass. That will be, let's see, where are they going to place the ball? It looks like they're placing it at the Buffalo 29. A costly turnover by Jack Kemp. Jim Brown again gets the ball. Tom Keating will hit him in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 for the Browns. 10:47 left in the first half. And the Browns are in Buffalo territory looking to take the lead for the first time in this game. All right, and there you see Ron McDowell. He got through the line. He's got Ryan on the run. He hits Jim Brown, but that'll be a first down for the Browns. A 12-yard reception by Jimmy Brown to save Frank Ryan there from the sack. Ernie Green will get the ball, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage by Ron McDowell. 2nd and 10, ball on the Buffalo 18, 9:07 left in the first quarter. Can Buffalo get a turnover here? Ryan back to pass, but it's a draw to Ernie Green, and Green is absolutely knocked down by Gene Sykes for no gain. That'll be a 3rd and 10. That Buffalo defense is just not allowing much of anything on the ground today for the Cleveland Browns. And we have a blitz. Ryan, he's in trouble. He's scrambling around. He's pushed out of bounds.
Personal foul. Defense.
And we have a personal foul on that push out of bounds by Harry Jacobs. He pushed Ryan to the ground out of bounds, and that will be an automatic first down and put the ball on the Buffalo 7. 1st and goal for the Browns. Brown has the ball. He's going outside, and only a yard for the great Jim Brown, making it 2nd and goal. The Buffalo defense is digging in their heels right now. They are absolutely dead set on denying a score here by the Browns. Ryan gives it to Brown again, and that's another tackle for a loss, this time by Tom Day. That'll make it 3rd and 7 now. Here comes Stratton on a blitz. And no, that's not going to go anywhere either. Tracy had Gary Collins blanketed in coverage. The defense gets a great stop against Cleveland, making it a 4th and goal, and Lou Groza will come out to try a short field goal attempt. And it's good. The Browns now take a 3-point lead over Buffalo, their first lead of the game, 10-7. Cleveland over Buffalo, 7:36 left in the first half. Groza kicks off. Oh, and let's see what happens here. Rutkowski looks like he's got some running room. And he's going, he's past midfield. He's making another move and tackled. Oh no, the ball pops loose, but Buffalo recovers. A 59-yard return by Rutkowski, and Buffalo will start in excellent field position near the end of the first half. 7:24 left. Can Buffalo tie or take the lead before going into halftime? Let's find out. Here's a handoff to Gilchrist. There's only 3 yards for the big back. That'll make it a 2nd and 7. Kemp back. He's looking. Nice throw by Kemp, but it is batted away by Walter Beach. That'll make it a 3rd and 7 now. Here comes the blitz. And Kemp is running. And oh boy, and what a pass by Kemp on the run. Dubignon is into the end zone. Perfect pass. And that will put the Buffalo Bills ahead 13-10, pending the extra point by Pete Gogolak. And it's good. That will give Buffalo a 4-point lead, 14-10, with 6:18 left in the first half. The Bills and the Browns are in a battle. Gogolak kicks off, and that'll be a touchback. The Browns will start at their own 20. Frank Ryan and Blanton Collier are chatting on the sideline. Ryan turns, connects his chin strap, and jogs out onto the field to the Browns huddle. He's called to play and is headed to the line. And it's a run by Jim Brown. And Brown is having a rough day. He is just not getting much of anything against this just tough Buffalo defense. 2nd and 10 now for the Browns. 5:33 left in the first half. Here comes Mike Stratton on a blitz. Ernie Green goes right up the middle and is absolutely smacked by Mike Stratton. Only maybe a yard. It is 3rd and 9 now for the Browns. Ryan is back looking. And the ball is... Oh, they're going to call pass interference on that. Oh, I think that's a questionable call on Clark. That looked like a clean play to me. So, well, that's how it goes sometimes in football. So that will be a costly penalty that will move the ball to the Buffalo 43 and give new life to the Browns' struggling offense right now. Ryan back. Uh-oh, he's under pressure, and he is sacked. He is sacked by Tom Sestak. 10-yard loss. That'll move the ball back. That'll make it 2nd and 20 on the Cleveland 47. And Ryan back to pass. He hits Brown, but only a 9-yard pickup there. It'll be a 3rd and 11. 3:44 left in the first half. The Browns down by 4 points to the AFL champion Buffalo Bills. Ryan back. He's looking. Collins, he gets the catch, but only an 8-yard gain on that. Blanton Collier is signaling for Lou Groza to go in to kick what looks like to be a 44, 43-yard field goal. Wind is moving across the field from right to left. Here's the kick. And it's good. That makes it a 1-point game now. 14-13 Buffalo over Cleveland. 2:55 left in the first half. And Groza kicking off to the Bills. There's the kick. Oh, and there's an opening. But Rakowski is tripped up at the 26. Looked like he might have a good gainer there, but he just tripped on the turf. Kemp under center, barking out the calls, and is snapping the ball. And he's looking downfield, and he gets Dubanon for a catch, a 21-yard reception by
timeout offense.
Elbert Dubanon for the Bills. Buffalo will call a timeout to save some time, but they are on the move. Kemp again.
Flag on the
And
play.
we have a flag.
False start.
And another false start on the offense. Not what they needed right now. That'll make it a 1st and 15. Here's the snap. It looks like a blitz is coming. And yes, they get Gilchrist in the backfield. That'll make it a 2nd and 16 for the Bills. Kemp back. He's looking, and it's a draw play. And that will only get about a couple yards before Bobby Franklin will shut that down. That's a 3rd and 14 now. And we are at the 2-minute warning in the first half. Buffalo leading Cleveland by a score of 14-13 here in Los Angeles. Kemp, he's under pressure. He's running. He has some room. That'll be a 15-yard gainer. Oh, and they get a personal foul on the Browns.
Offense.
Yeah, That looked like a necktie tackle by the Browns there by Vince Costello, just a few steps out of bounds. That did not look good. Kemp brushes himself off and adjusts his helmet, comes back out on the field to lead the Bills. Kemp back to pass. And that'll be an incompleter there. Walter Beach had that one covered well. 2nd and 10 for the Bills. 1:43 left in the first half. And here we go. Kemp again under pressure. And that's an interception tipped. And Jim Houston has the ball. And he gets 26 yards on that gain. That's his first interception of the day, and that will kill the Bills' drive. Just a low pass to he's attempting, I think, to get hit Bass, but just too low. Was tipped at the line, and Jim Houston grabbed the ball and ran it back. That will set up the Browns on the Buffalo 24, 1:32 left in the first half. The Browns are trailing by just a single point. Here's a snap. Ryan back. He's looking for Gary Collins. And, he is absolutely hammered after catching the ball. The ball will come out. That'll make it a 2nd and 10. Boy, Collins really took a hit there. Ryan back again. He's looking. And Butch Bird will pick the ball off for Buffalo. A poor pass by Ryan. Buffalo will get the ball back deep in their own zone with 1:16 left in the first half. And Kemp back. He's looking for Joe Auer, and he's got it. Does he have a first down? That was a good gainer. And just short. They're saying 2nd and 1 now. Ball on the Buffalo 23 with 30 seconds left in the first half. And Carlton, good fake by Kemp. And no, that ball will go incomplete. 3rd and 1 now. 21 seconds left. The incompletion stopped the clock. Buffalo comes to the line, and Cookie Gilchrist will get the call. That'll be a first down, but that will end the first half. Buffalo with a slim lead, 14-13 over the Browns. Gogolak will kick to the Browns to open up the second half. And Leroy Kelly will take that and run it back to the Cleveland 31, where Frank Ryan will lead the Browns up to the line. We have a split backfield. Ernie Green and Jim Brown. Collins and Clifton McNeil are your wideouts. Johnny Brewer, your tight end. Here's the snap. And Ernie Green will get about 4 yards there. 2nd and 6 for the Browns. Ryan again. He's back to pass. And that is broken up by the Buffalo Bills' Harry Jacobs to make it a 3rd and 6. This Bills defense is just not giving the Browns offense much to work with. They are really bottling up the running game, forcing the Browns to pass, and they are doing a good job of ball hawking, knocking the balls down, and putting some really serious licks on those Browns wide receivers. Here come the Bills. Ryan's under pressure. He hits Johnny Brewer, and he gets 11 yards on that. That's first down. The Browns' drive will continue. They're approaching midfield. Here we go. Back to throw. Ryan's looking, and but Warfield jumps up and catches that.
First down.
It looked like it was going to go over his head, but beautiful catch by Warfield. That'll be a first down for the Browns. They are now in Buffalo territory here. And again, Ryan under pressure, and Ron McDowell will sack Frank Ryan there. That'll push it back 1 yard, so that'll make it a 2nd and 11. Ball is being placed on the Buffalo 44. Ryan is back. He's under pressure. He's looking. He's moving away. He avoids the sack and just throws the ball away. And they will get him for an intentional grounding. Yeah, we'll get a loss of down and a 15-yard penalty there. Making it 3rd and 26 for Cleveland as the offense goes backwards. A costly penalty and a rather just a horrible mistake by Frank Ryan. And they're going to throw, and that will go incomplete. 4th and 26, so Gary Collins will kick off. Let's see what Buffalo can do on their first drive of the second half. It's 11:59 in the third quarter. The score is still the same, 14-13 Buffalo. Buffalo about to get the ball. Well, that will be a punt that sets Buffalo back on their own 12-yard line. And it's Ron Kemp is going. He's running there on a sneak, 5 yards to make it a 2nd and 5. Jim Kanicki will get him at the 17. Gilchrist, he's got the ball, and he's still churning. Those legs are still going, and he is he's out in the open. He's running. Oh my goodness! Nice run by Cookie Gilchrist. That 2nd and 3rd effort got him 27 yards and a first down for the Bills. Handoff again to Gilchrist, and that'll only be a yard this time. The big back goes down, tripped up by Frank Parker of the Browns. 2nd and 9, 10 minutes even left in the third quarter. And we have a pass. That one goes to Rakowski, and that is an 8-yard gainer. That'll make it a 3rd and 1 for the Bills. Bills come to the line, and Carlton gets the ball, and is he stuffed? Bob Gain got through the offensive line, shot the gap, and hit Carlton. That's a 2-yard loss. That'll be a 4th and 3, and Paul McGuire will come out and punt the ball away for the Bills. What a disappointing end to that drive. And he's aiming for the sidelines, and that one looks like it rolls out of bounds inside the 10. Yes, Cleveland will start inside their 10-yard line on the 7. 8:16 left in the third quarter. Here's the call. It's Jim Brown, and a good run by one of the nicer runs by Brown today. He got 7 yards on that one. It's a 2nd and 3. Ryan looking. He throws a pass to Brown. That'll be a 12-yard gain on the Ryan Brown connection, and will give the Browns a fresh set of downs here. Ball is being placed on the Cleveland 26. 6:34 left in the third quarter. Browns have the ball. Ernie Green, gets the call, And Tom Keating will hit him behind the line, a loss of 1. That'll make it a 2nd and 11. And Ryan back. It's a draw play to Ernie Green, and that's all he gets is 1 yard on that, making it a 3rd and long. Just no running room, really, for the Browns running backs. Jim Brown, the great Jim Brown, is really not getting much going here on the ground. Here's a pass to Warfield. Butch Bird will break that up for Buffalo and force a Gary Collins punt. And let's see here. Good punt. And Clark, he's got some room. He's running. Oh, and he is knocked out. It looks like the Cleveland 11. Great field position for the Bills here. They're inside the Cleveland 20. 4:34 left in the 3rd quarter. The Bills, a just golden opportunity here to tack on points to extend the lead. Carlton has the ball, and that'll be a no-gainer there against the Browns defense, who is also playing a great game today. Both defenses have shown up, and they are hitting, they are shooting the gaps, they're blitzing. They are, both defenses, Buffalo and Cleveland, are very, very game today. They are really putting it to both offenses and making every yard a battle. Here's a medium pass, looks out to Cookie Gilchrist, and that is picked off in the end zone by Walter Beach, and he will take that out to what looks like the 30. What a disappointing end to that opportunity there. The Bills needed to get some points, and instead they turned the ball over to the Browns in the end zone. Ryan under center. He's looking for Collins. That is broken up by Eggerson. 2nd and 10. Buffalo is blitzing. And only a 2-yard gain there, making a 3rd and 8, 2:47 left in the 3rd quarter. It's still a 1-point game. 3rd and 8.
Timeout, defense.
Buffalo will call a timeout. They were trying to get personnel in there, and they just had too many men on the field, so Lou Saban will call the timeout there. Buffalo is set. Here comes the blitz. And that will be incomplete, knocked away by the Bills defense. Gary Collins again will be called on to punt. Clark having a great day today returning punts. Let's see if he gets another good gain and set Buffalo up for some points. Here's the punt. And he's got an opening. Here he goes. Nice return for 18 yard. Let's see, 18-yard return. And Jack Kemp is bringing the offense out. Boy, the Bills quarterback has to avoid the turnovers. His turnovers have been costly today for the Bills, especially on the last drive where he was picked off in the end zone by the Browns, trying to hit Cookie Gilchrist. Hand off to Gilchrist, and he's got some room. Here he goes. He's across midfield, and oh my goodness, Cookie Gilchrist breaks away. A 64-yard touchdown run by Cookie Gilchrist, and the Bills strike like lightning. Gogolak comes in here to hit the extra point. And it's good. The Bills on a magnificent running play by Cookie Gilchrist are now up 21-13 over the Cleveland Browns. Gogolak kicks. Leroy Kelly has received it, and he brings it back to the Cleveland 22. Frank Ryan and Jim Brown and the rest of the Cleveland offense takes the field. Gary Collins is out, replaced by Paul Warfield. Hand off to Ernie Green. He's trying to get outside. Charlie Warner will wrap him up after a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 for the Browns. 1:24 left in the third quarter. And we have the Browns down by 8 to the Buffalo Bills. And Ryan back. He hits Warfield.
First down.
That will be an 18-yard gain before Warfield heads out of bounds. Ryan back to pass. He's looking for Collins. Good catch. Collins has got it. And that'll be a 10-yard gainer. And they're saying, no, not quite 10 yards. It's going to be 2nd and inches for the Browns with 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Just inside Buffalo territory. And off to Brown. And Brown will get 3 yards, but that's 2 more than he needed. First down, Browns, and the third quarter comes to close. We're in the last 15 minutes of this contest with Buffalo ahead by 8, 21-13 over the NFL champion Cleveland Browns. Here we go, pass to Johnny Brewer, and that is broken up by Booker Edgerson. That'll make it a 2nd and 10 for the Browns here. Ball on the Buffalo 44. Stratton is coming. Oh, and Ryan, he's under pressure. He's looking, he looks. He hits McNeil. And that is going to be a 29-yard gainer for the Browns. Mike Stratton almost had Frank Ryan on that, but Ryan got the pass away for a big gainer. First down now, ball on the Buffalo 15 with 14:04 left in the game. Snap, handoff to Brown. He's got a little bit of room. 4 yards for the great running back, and that will make it a 2nd and 6 for the Browns. Brown again gets the call, but John Tracy just wallops him there, stopping the back with only a 1-yard gain. Now it's 3rd and 5 for the Browns. Ball is on the Buffalo 10. Ryan back. He's under pressure again. He's looking. Oh, and he's running here, but only a couple yards on that scramble. That'll make it a 4th and 3. Blanton Collier will call out Lou Groza for a chip shot field goal to try to close the gap. And it's good. We're now at a 5-point game. Buffalo ahead 21-16 over the Browns, and the Browns kicking to Buffalo. And that'll be a good return for Rutkowski. Returning it to the Buffalo 32, where Jack Kemp and the Buffalo offense will take over. 12:47 left in the game, with a 5-point lead for the Buffalo Bills over the Cleveland Browns. Oh, Gilchrist has the ball, but a short gainer there. Bob Gain just got him before he could really get going. So 2nd and 8 now for the Bills. Kemp back to pass. He's under pressure. He's looking. Oh, and he hits Cookie Gilchrist at the 41. That's a 38-yard gain on that pass. The big back rumbling downfield had to put quite a fear in the minds of those Browns defensive backs. He is a big man and hard to bring down. Bernie Parrish got the unenviable duties of tripping up Cookie Gilchrist at the Cleveland 28. Play fake. Kemp he's taking off, and that goes absolutely nowhere. Kemp looking downfield. He's got Glenn Bass, and that'll be a 5-yard gainer, making it a 3rd and 6 for the Bills. 9:43 left in the game. The Bills need to get points here. They cannot afford another turnover deep in the Browns zone as they have done in previous drives. Here comes the blitz. Kemp back. He's under pressure. He's running. That'll make it a 4th and 5. And they bring in Pete Gogolak to try a 30-yard field goal attempt with 8:59 left in the game. And it's good. That will extend the Buffalo lead. They're up by 8 points. Gogolak to kick off to Walter Roberts and Leroy Kelly of the Browns. 8:55 left in the game. Now we have a flag on the return.
Holding.
And that will set the Browns back 5 yards on the return. Half the distance to the goal. 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 11. The Browns have a long field to operate on before they can get close to points here, and a very, very tough, stingy Buffalo defense that has not allowed much of anything on the ground and very little through the air. Gary Collins, he brings in the Frank Ryan pass.
1st down.
That'll be a 14-yard pickup and a 1st down. And Jim Brown, he gets around the right side, but he is run out of bounds after just a yard. That'll make it 2nd and 9. 7:45 left in the game. The Browns are down by 8 to the Buffalo Bills. Oh, Paul Warfield will haul in a pass from Ryan. That'll be a 16-yard gain and a 1st down for the Browns. Here we go. Warfield, what a beautiful catch by Warfield for 20 yards. A beautiful leaping acrobatic catch by Warfield. And the Browns are inside Buffalo territory here. The ball is being placed on the Buffalo 38. 6:51 left in the game. Browns down by 8, 24-16 to the Buffalo Bills. Here we go, Jim Brown again. And only a couple yards for the great Jim Brown on that run. The Bills defense has really locked Jim Brown down for the most part today. He has not had much in the way of running room. And it has just been a long day for the Browns fullback. Here comes the blitz. Jim Brown again. Oh, Butch Bird, the defensive back for the Bills, comes up and puts a lick on Brown to hold him to only 4 yards on that. That looked like that could have gone longer than it did, but a good play by Butch Bird to stop it at only 4 yards. Ryan back. And looking for Clifton McNeil. That goes incomplete. 4th and 4. Lou Groza will come out to kick the field goal. Oh, and he misses it. Lou Groza misses the 39-yard field goal. Wide right. Buffalo will take over on their own 20. 5:40 left in the game. Buffalo up 24-16 over the Browns. Here's a run by Carlton, and he wiggles his way through the line, only gets about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for the Bills. Ball is on the Bills' 23, 4:56 left in the game. Bobby Smith gets the ball, and he gets a little bit of room there, and actually gets 7 yards on that, and they are calling it a first down. Nice run by Bobby Smith there. Carlton, he is stopped at the line by the Browns defense. That'll make it a 2nd and 10. Here's a snap. Handoff to Cookie Gilchrist. And he is tripped up. Only about a yard. He fell forward, and that's about as much yardage as he got. So that is looking like a 3rd and long for the Bills. 2:35 left in the game. We need a first down to really put the pressure on Cleveland. Gilchrist again gets the ball. That'll only be 3 yards.
Defense.
And Cleveland will call a timeout. And Lou Saban is sending Paul McGuire out with the punt team. Leroy Kelly heads back to receive the punt for the Browns with 2:26 left in the game. Time running out on the Browns. Nice punt there. And we have another flag. And Kelly gets some room, and he is in for the touchdown. A touchdown return, punt return for a touchdown, 75 yards. But what about the flag? Oh, it's a hold. It's coming back. It does not count. Oh, that one will be called back half the distance to the goal. And you can just see, just the disappointment and frustration on the Browns. Unbelievable. What a beautiful return, but called back for holding. Ball's placed on the Cleveland 13-yard line, 2:18 left in the game. Gary Collins. Oh, that looked like that was deflected at the line and almost picked off by Jimmy Dunaway as it fell to the ground. 2nd and 10 now. But it just looks like the steam has just come out of the Browns here. They I think that touchdown, kickoff, punt return for a touchdown has just really deflated the Browns. Ryan back to pass. He's got Brown and a 13-yard reception. That'll help put some confidence back into the Browns. We're almost at the 2-minute mark in the game. Ryan snaps the ball. And that one is broken up by Ollie Dobbins of the Bills. 2nd and 10, and we are at the 2-minute warning. The Browns have 1:57 to get downfield and score. They desperately need a score here. A field goal is not going to make a difference for them. They need a touchdown. Ryan back. He's looking. He hits Brown. That's only a 3-yard gainer, though. 3rd and 7 now. Ryan back. He's looking. And that falls incomplete. 4th and 7. At this point, you've got to think, with 1:40, does Blanton Collier decide to go for a 4th and 7? And he does. And Ron McDowell, he's back there. Oh my goodness. Ryan is sacked by Ron McDowell. And that will be McDowell's 2nd sack of the day. And Cleveland, the drive ends and gives the Buffalo Bills excellent field advantage here with 1:29 left in the game. Snap, a handoff to Gilchrist, and that'll be a 3-yard gain. Browns call timeout. I highly doubt we're going to see Jack Kemp putting it in the air at this point. Snap, another call. Oh, good run by Gilchrist. If this is a 1st down, oh no, they didn't make it a 3rd and 1. Another Cleveland timeout. This could be it here. If they get the 1st down, it's game over. Kemp has the 1st down, but let's see.
Defense.
And we have a call on the defense. Offsides. As they lined up for that short yardage, one of them lined up in the neutral zone, giving a 1st down to the Bills. And the Bills are basically going to play this one to run the clock out. And it looks right now the AFL will get their 1st win against the NFL in the Super Bowl that never were series. Here's the handoff to Gilchrist, and he gets 4 yards. Grinding it out. 14 seconds left in the game. Joe Auer will get the call, and he is in. He slips into the end zone, and a last-second touchdown by the Buffalo Bills will absolutely seal the deal. Gogolak with the extra point, and he misses that one, but at this point, it doesn't matter. And it's bouncing, and that is the end of your ball game. Leroy Kelly will fall on it, and let's look here. Our MVP, Cookie Gilchrist, 124 yards rushing and a touchdown, 2 catches receiving for 77 yards. A great day for the big running back from Buffalo. What a game. Jim Brown led with 65 yards receiving. Jack Kemp, your passing leader, good day for him with the exception of 4 interceptions. I would have to say just such a tight defensive game. Both defenses were very, very solid in this. But Buffalo comes out on top, beating the NFL champions. The first loss in the Super Bowls that never were series by the NFL. Buffalo defeats Cleveland 30-16 in the LA Coliseum. And the Bills are celebrating it. What a wonderful win for the AFL. after 3 disappointing showings in the previous Super Bowls that never were. Now the AFL can say, yes, we have the best team in football after their 30-16 victory over the Cleveland Browns. Let's look at the box score. Gilchrist, your MVP. Jim Brown really just did not get much of anything going on the ground today, but obviously picked up the slack. 65 yards receiving for him and Jim and Warfield. Gilchrist 77 yards receiving. Dubanon, he had 72 and 2 touchdowns. Looking at defense, 3 sacks for the Buffalo defense, 2 by Ron McDowell. The Browns did not get a sack against Jack Kemp today. Good protection by the Buffalo line. Looking at special teams. Well, that will wrap things up for our 1964 Super Bowl that never was. And the AFL gets on the winning side of things with a decisive 30-16 victory over the Cleveland Browns. The score now in the series is 4-1 NFL. Is this where the AFL turns the corner and will win the next few? Well, actually, it'll be, since we're in 64, we will get the Bills one more time, and I believe they will be playing the Packers. We'll have to check on that, but maybe the Bills will be the way that the AFL gets into the victory column and at least makes a good run at it. But at least you can say the AFL is not going to get blanked on these early championship games. So with that, I wish you all the best. Please like and subscribe. And we'll look forward to 1965, the Super Bowl that never was.